Hello lovely humans and welcome back to my lifestyle channel over here on the YouTubes. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jamie Wolfer and I do vlogs and house decor stuff and kids and food and I don't know. And today, I mean, like the title's super obvious, you know exactly what we're doing, but I cannot contain myself. I cannot believe that I have lived here for 2.5 whole months. That's like 10 whole weeks, guys. 10 whole weeks, not partial, whole weeks. And I just, for the very first time, went to literally almost all of the Magnolia stores that they have here. I mean, I'm like 12 minutes away. I have no excuses. I don't. But my mom was in town for a little bit, and so we went together so I could like experience it for my first time with her. And I went a little, just like a teensy bit over. A little bit. And then afterwards we went and visited Harp Design Co, which also was not anticipating doing some damage there, but I did. So I got some stuff. So we got some stuff to look at. I did like the proper touristy Magnolia crawl all across Waco. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into it. So which place do I start with? Let's go ahead and start with, there's so much. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Harp Design Co stuff because honestly, I knew that I'd like some of their stuff, I just didn't realize I'd walk away with like this much of it, and that could be a really big indicator of my lack of self-control, or their like ability to style and pull things off that just like sucked me in, you know what I mean? When something is well designed and well curated, your eyes just drawn to it so much more easily, and the styling that they had at Harp Design Co definitely was well curated, and I was like, just give me all the stuff. Like I want to replicate this in my own home right now. So the first thing that I got is this gorgeous wood ruler that has been stained black. I mean, it's a ruler. There's nothing like super record breaking about it, but I stopped bullet journaling for a while because 2020. And I picked it back up recently, and this is something that I use at least once, if not twice a week. So I like to take the things that I use all the time and make them kind of cute to look at, because why not make boring things like drawing straight lines just like a teensy bit more fun with a super cute wood ruler. Has their little logo here on it, but it's just got this gorgeous wood grain. So I just thought, you know what the hey, it wasn't that much. And it sits out on my, oop, golly, and it sits out on my desk all cute like, and y'all know I love a moody black moment, so this had to come on with me. Next up, I already took these out of the little baggie that they came in. And Silas absolutely loves these. I got a collection of little tiny dried gourds. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 of these, all varying in different shapes and different sizes, but generally speaking the same pattern, so I'm guessing they're the same kind of gourd. This girl loves a natural moment when it comes to home decor, decorating inside. I love dried flowers, I love dried gourds. Are they super fitting for this season? Absolutely, but technically I could also leave these out year round. I've just never seen a natural and organic vase filler like these, so they had to come with me. In fact, I already have them styled up in another thing that I got from Harp Design Co. is this little bread bowl. It's just so cute. I'm a sucker for bread bowls. I have a couple of actual vintage ones that are really old, but I wanted one that was like long and narrow that I could put in the center of my table. So here's the deal with me and stuff like this. When it is a reproduction or a repro, as I like to call it because they pretend like I know what I'm talking about, I tend to not like it as much. So there's a lot of things that like, I don't know, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or those kind of places where they try to make it look rusty or try to make it look genuine, and I'm like, nah, it's lacking the real character. So if it's a reproduction, it has to be super, super good for me to actually like it, and this is one of those. I don't think it's a true antique, but it is a really, really excellent reproduction. So I've just styled it up with all these little gourds and some ceramic pumpkins that I got from Target dollar section last year, even though I got some new ones this year. But I thought, what a cute little thing. So this sits on top of our coffee table right now. Silas does pick these up and kind of shake them around so it's in a constant state of disarray, but it's okay. It's interactive decor. I've got a 3-year-old. My decor is gonna get a little funky and a little messed up from time to time, but look how sweet that is. Isn't that such a fun little display? And then if I ever decide to like a charcuterie or something like that, I could put like a long baguette in it. Can you see it now? So this is something that I can style and restyle with each season. Next up, I got this enamel coated metal W, because our last name is Wolfer, which is great. Again, this is one of those where I'm like, hey, that's actually a pretty decent reproduction. I don't hate it. And I love it's gonna reflect the shine really hard. Although it is a faux rust on the corners, I really do like that extra little touch. And it does have holes in it to hang, but right now I just have it sitting near a coffee bar. It's just like a little white moment. These I think are great for layering in front of larger pieces. So you just add that visual dimension, you know what I mean? I'm not quite sure if I'll ever end up hanging this on the wall. I really do like that layering effect. And I think this is like the second or third W that I have. Just like little nods of personalization around our decor I think is really fun. I love the classic font. I love the little rusty faux rust bits right here. Again, I probably won't hang it up. I do really like it layered in front of something, but man, what a decent reproduction, am I right? Okay, I think this is the last thing. Yeah, okay, so the last thing I got from Harp Design Co, they had an impulse buy section. And that's where I impulse bought the rulers from there, the W's from there, and then this gorgeous little wooden scoop. Who gave you permission to be this adorable? I mean, it's like all hollowed out in the center right here. It's got the dipped black handle. I mean, like the taped line or whatever. I don't know how they painted it, but it's so cute. So basically, I decided that I wanted to kind of have a collection of scoops to put in something that I got from Magnolia, which I'll show you in just a second. And so this is actually, we went to Harp Design Co second, so I already knew exactly where this would go. So right now it sits in this little container that I'm about to show you in just a sec, on my coffee bar. I'm not quite sure if this is a full tablespoon. I should probably measure that out, but right now, who cares? Because it's cute. It's so cute. And even how thin the lip of this is, I just think is so dreamy with that natural wood grain showing through. I just love you. You're so cute. All right. Next, we are gonna go to, should we go to Magnolia Home or Market? Okay, let's go to Magnolia Market. I think that's the one that's like in the silos. The Home is behind Magnolia Press. Oh, well, Magnolia Press. I did buy one thing from there. I haven't even taken the tags off yet. I got this cute little copper scoop, again, because I was gonna pair it with this, and it says Magnolia Press on the handle. I really love the wood grain of this, and of course the copper. So these two are actually paired together in the container I'm just about to show you. Wow, I'm like really hyping up this container because I keep talking about it. It's not, I mean, it's great, obviously, I bought it, but it's just a container. But I thought, what a fun thing to display coffee scoops together. And I have one of my original ones, which is not as cute, but they go together super, super well. So this is the only thing I got from Magnolia Press, but I'm really excited about it. Okay, so moving on to Magnolia Market. Let's go straight into that container that I've been talking about because your girl's been hyping it up a little bit. I got these concrete bookend holders. What are we calling them? Blake concrete bookend. And I have one of my tablespoons in there. Let me put the other ones in so you can see what I'm kind of doing with it. Look at it. Now it needs a few more to be like a cute, fully curated look, but right now these are right next to my cookbooks on my coffee bar as well. I just liked the extra texture. Hey guys, it took me a whole 7 minutes to let the word texture out of my mouth. I just like the extra texture of the cement there next to the old wood, next to the vintage metal that like all is happening over there. We needed another element, something that felt a little bit more fresh. And that's where these really clean containers come in. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna put in this one just yet. I kind of like the idea of dried flowers or something. I don't know, but the possibilities with this are super, super endless. So I thought, these are sweet. I gotta take them home with me. And they were only 22 bucks for the pair, so I thought the pricing was super fair. Next up, I got a collection of things. They're all sold separately, but I bought them together. I got these candles. They're duos that are strung together, and the price on these was so good. These two were $2.25. And then I think these were $2.25. The large ones, the largest pair is $5.50. There's something about hanging candles like this that is super reminiscent of like an old English cottage or an old French cottage where they literally just like dipped their candles and hung them on the wall to dry. That's the feeling I'm trying to evoke right now because I need people to think I'm a better homemaker than I actually am, and that's what these candles are gonna do. I hope, I don't know. My mom's the one who pointed them out, and she's the one that suggested layering them, and I just think is such a vibe. Like, am I not a French homemaker now? And then I had to grab this guy, I think it was like $12, I kid you not, this accordion style hook. And I'm actually gonna put this near the front door with these. Can you see it? Hold on. Oh, I lost one. With these on it. Do you see the moment that we're creating here? Do you see it? The juxtaposition of this like fresh black powder coated metal and the rusticness of the hanging candles. Ugh, what a vibe, what a moment. It's just gonna be so cute. I just have to like actually hang it up now because I've had these for, I don't know, a week and a half and I haven't hung them up yet. Moving on, we went to Magnolia Home, and that place was quite a bit pricier, of course, because they're selling furniture and like really big pieces. So I only ended up getting a handful of things from there, but still spent a decent chunk of change. One of them I'll show you in just a sec because it's in my office and it's really big. But I got a whole myriad of dried florals. Now these are ones that I haven't seen anywhere else. I loved this almost like thistle type with that soft purple color. I think that all of these together are gonna look really, really neat. And my vision with this was, one, I could potentially create a fall wreath or a fall centerpiece. It doesn't matter, just needed them. Or two, to hang some with it. Do you see where I'm going with this? This was also my mother's suggestion, by the way. This woman is, she's just where I get all of my design ideas from. She's the one I bounce my ideas off of. She's so good at this. So just the contrast between these and hanging all together, really reinforcing like I'm a good homemaker, right? With this visual, even though there's a load of laundry that's been sitting in the washer for 3 days now. At least this looks cute, right? And then I got this just delicious fall candle. If you've been around here long enough, then you know I'm super picky with my candle scents. Sometimes they are so cloyingly sweet or overpowering that you can't have them lit for very long. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have this really cozy moment. You go light a candle and in 5 minutes you are inhaling pumpkin sugar just all into your being, and you're like, this is too much, and then you gotta blow it out, and then you've ruined the cozy vibe, but that scent lingers for the next 2 hours. So I like a candle that is just potent enough to have a presence, but not so much that it takes your head off in 15 minutes or less. This fall candle is it's so good. Now it is quite pricey. This was $28. This was not a cheap candle. And I have burned it a couple times. I get super scared to burn it too much because I don't want it to run out, but it is a natural cotton wick and it is soy based, so we love that. We love that for us. So I think it'll last a little bit longer, but I'm like hoarding this one. Does anyone else do that when you find a candle that you like and you're like, you are so expensive, I don't want to burn you, but you smell so good, what do you do? So it's that candle dichotomy that you run into all the time. I didn't like the amber scent that they were selling right now. That one's not, that's too sweet for me, it wasn't quite right. But this one, it's like, it's warm, but clean. That makes sense? And then the last thing that I got is this, and I'm just gonna overlay the footage right here because it's too big, is this giant calendar, this beautiful acrylic calendar. I think I'd seen it like in a magazine or two of theirs. It is the best thing for my content creator brain. I just do not know how I lived this long without a massive calendar. Now, if you've been around for a hot minute, then you might remember at my last house I had like a huge 12-month corkboard calendar where I could kind of see what my whole year looked like. And then when we moved, I don't really have space for that anymore. So right now, I just have like a 3-month calendar type thing and then a big ol' look at like what my current month looks like. So this calendar is just delightful. I love that I can use dry erase markers on it. I love that it's really big and really easy for me to see. I love the font on it. I love so many things about it. And yes, it does come with little pieces that I can hang it up, but we're not quite there yet because I don't know where I'm gonna put it. So for now, it's just leaning here up against the cork, living its best life and reminding me of all the things that I should not be forgetting. So that's what we have for today, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed my very first Magnolia Harp Design Co. haul. I have a feeling that I will be back, even though technically I'm a local now. I definitely still buy into that hype and buy into that brand. If you guys enjoyed this video, go give it a thumbs up down below. Let me know which piece was your favorite, because I love them all so much. And until next time, bye guys!